Chair at City Tech. I'm really glad to be back at BCC, although it may not be as thrilling as my last visit to this theater back in May when the audience broke into a rousing rendition of Solidarity Forever. Maybe that will happen again. After Provost Hensel unveiled the proposed bylaw changes in one of her ritual fireside chats, department chairs from across departments at City Tech had an immediate and visceral reaction against them. They have articulated urgent warnings about the havoc these changes would wreak. Today I'd like to speak on behalf of chairs from my campus, some of whom wanted to testify today but could not due to scheduling conflicts. I bring you their direct testimony. According to John McCullough, longstanding chair of entertainment technology, the changes would negatively impact students. In particular, he understands that if the scheduling authority of department chair is diminished, electives and optional classes would disappear. Quote, "I can say from experience that I have been asked to close classes on multiple occasions that were required by students for progression through the major. If I did not have the scheduling authority currently invested in the department chairperson, I would not have been able to protect those classes. I would not have been able to serve those students." He continues, "I have also received pressure to convert classes from their normal modality to individualized study when the classes have low enrollment. There are very few classes where that is pedagogically appropriate. And if the bylaw changes go through, students can expect to have more of their classes offered in that modality as individualized studies, which robs them of instructional time with their professors." He concludes, "The simple fact is that the deans, provosts, and presidents are not knowledgeable enough about the details of the programs to make the kinds of decisions required to provide an effective schedule for the students enrolled in our programs." Nina Bannett, longtime former chair of English, forecasts disaster at the colleges. Quote, "Even the best dean is no substitute for a department chair who has deep, intimate knowledge of their department. Every department has a complicated structure, major courses, minor courses, prerequisites. Think of the time it would take to learn all this from the outside, especially when juggling multiple departments. Administrators have so many other responsibilities as is. How would they possibly have the time to learn enough to make an informed decision? How would they possibly keep from collapsing under the weight of this extra workload?" I'll conclude with some
Your time is up.